Hey guys, this is a brief demo of my project called Plant Monitor for the MongoDB Atlas Hackathon. Here's a look at the entire hardware setup of this project. I am using a ESP32 module, which is a low-powered microprocessor and has a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in. The microprocessor is connected with a few sensors. The first one is a DHT11 sensor that helps in measuring the temperature and humidity around the plant. These LEDs are used for indicating whether the data is properly being uploaded to MongoDB. Green indicates a successful upload and red indicates an error. Next, I have an LDR sensor that helps in measuring the light intensity that the plant is receiving. And finally, I have the moisture sensor for measuring the moisture content of the plant. So whenever it goes below a certain level, it notifies in the app and you know that the plant requires some water. Now let's have a look at the code that is running on the ESP32 module. So first of all, we have imported a few libraries that we need for our project. We have this secrets file where we have stored the Wi-Fi password that we need for accessing the network. Then we have defined the pins where the sensors are connected. This server name is basically the MongoDB server URL that we need for connecting to the MongoDB database. Inside the setup, we have initialized the sensor pins. Then we have also initialized a Wi-Fi here. Now coming to the loop, here we have created a check that runs after every 15 seconds. So once the 15-second cycle is complete, the sensor reading is generated and all the readings are stored inside a JSON data. Then this post data function is used, and this basically stores using the http.post method on the MongoDB database. Now let's have a look at the MongoDB database. So we have the dashboard opened up here and we have created a project called Plant Monitor. Let's move into this project. For this project, we are using all the three major functionalities of MongoDB, that is Atlas, Realm and Charts. So inside Atlas, we have created a cluster which is currently running. Let's take a look at the collections here. So we have a plant data collection here, and this reading is the database name that we have created. And you can find here the readings of the sensor that we have stored on the MongoDB database. So these are currently stored in the ascending order. Let's sort them in a descending order of the timestamp. And apply. So you can see that this is now sorted in the descending order. This video is created in the evening, so you can see the light is 0 as the plant is currently present in a dark place. Now let's take a look at Realm. So inside Realms, we have created one application called Plant Monitor. Let's move into it. So we have declared one function over here called Plant Data. And this is a very simple function which basically accesses the database and moves into that collection and stores the data that we have sent from the ESP32 module on the MongoDB database. The data is sent from this line. And this function gets called once the endpoint is triggered. And so for accessing the endpoint, we have created a HTTP endpoint here called Plant Data. And you can see here in the server name, we are using this plant data endpoint. Now let's have a look at the charts. So I have a few charts created here, and let's move into this plant monitor. I have these 4 charts created. So first one is for the light intensity of the plant. The second one is the humidity. Third one is for the plant moisture. And the fourth one is for the plant temperature. So this shows the real-time data that is coming from the sensors on the charts here. To monitor this data easily, I have set up a MongoDB Realm sync which synchronizes the data with the realm, so we can also access them from a mobile app. The mobile app is created using Flutter. To get access to the MongoDB realm using the Flutter SDK, there isn't any official plugin. So I have took the help of an old plugin created by a community member and modified it to support the Flutter null safety and get it running on the latest version of the SDK. As you can see, the app has a dashboard where all the sensor information is displayed. Next, there are 3 charts showing moisture, humidity and the light respectively. You can tap anywhere within the chart to see the sensor reading at that time. I am making this video in the evening, so you can see that the light intensity is 0 now, as the plant is currently placed in the balcony where it's completely dark. On the top you can see the health of the plant. This is basically calculated upon the sensor data, and the certain thresholds are set inside the app's code. The temperature, humidity, moisture and the light data that you see here is real time and it updates every 15 seconds. Hope you enjoyed the project. All the source code for this project is open source on GitHub. You will find the link in the description. Thanks for watching.